Hello, welcome to Cox Notes. You're about to see something different again, but that's the way Cox Notes runs. I am inclined to talk quite a bit about guns, and I know that here lately guns have been kind of a thing, but I think sometimes we lose one of the very important parts of owning guns. And with all the stuff that's been going on, now don't get me wrong, I am a big advocate for the Second Amendment and the right to keep and bear arms, but I don't want to get political. There's enough of that right now. When I was very young, my grandfather, my dad's father, was suffering from the devastating disease of ALS, or better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And he was very weak at the time, really, but one of the only memories that I can still hold on to with my grandfather was an old BB gun. And I was but 4 or 5 years old at the time, and we would go to their house, my grandparents' house, and I'd set up a tin can or two. You have to put up with a little noise in the background here. There's some construction going on. But I'd set up a tin can or two out on the fence rail, and then I'd take the BB gun in, and my grandfather was getting weak, and he'd have to put the barrel of the gun down on the floor and then cock it for me because I couldn't do it. And then I'd go out and I'd shoot one tin can and come back in and he'd cock it again. And I think that instilled on me, or in me, the fun of shooting. And over the years I did a lot of just fun shooting. Mostly with a .22 rifle. And I have, over the years, acquired guns just for the fun of shooting. I love just fun shooting, plinking, if you will. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit today. I want to talk about the Henry Mare's Leg 22. Now, this is just a fun shooting gun, okay? It's fun to shoot. And although it's classified as a handgun, and that makes it so much better. So the good thing about it is that there's no recoil to it. It's a .22, so you can actually rest it against your cheek a little bit, and it's not going to hurt because there's no recoil. And it's fun to shoot, and it's a Henry, so we know that it's got good quality. So I kind of taken to going out every now and then and just shooting for the fun of it, because that's one of the most important parts of owning a gun. The Henry Mare's Leg 22. Let's talk a little bit about shooting just for fun. If targets are your thing, try the dot torture targets. They can be real challenging. I like to take my Mare's Leg out and for a variety of little fun shoots. You can pick your own little game. I'll show you a couple. Some miniature gongs placed down under some sagebrush. Great practice for maybe a future rabbit hunt. A softball makes a great little target, but please be sure your back stops so it will contain any ricochets. Making a clay target dispenser can be fun, give you a little opportunity to work in your shop, and they're easy to make and a lot of fun to use. Well, that's it for this edition of Cox Notes. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll subscribe. I'm really in need of about 50 more subscribers before the end of the month. That would be amazing if I could do that. So look it over, look at some of the others. You may want to look at the video I did on the Rossi Ranch hand, which is a mare's leg version in a 357 Magnum, and a little bit different, but still fun to shoot. That's what it's all about.